Welcome to my beauty and makeup project pan inventory. I have been using makeup for a very long time and I have accumulated a lot of makeup and I want to be enjoying what I have and also finishing products so that I can find the ones that are speaking to me, that I enjoy the most, that I really want to include as permanent parts of my collection, but right now I feel like I have too much. So in this video, I will be looking through all of my products, taking stock. I have a lot, so I don't foresee finishing the majority of these products, but I'm certainly gonna try. So I really want to enjoy the things that I have, and I don't want to forget that I have them or forget how they make me feel. So I feel it's only fair to give each of my products a fair chance and do kind of a rotating project pan where I am using as many of these things on a rotation as possible, especially because they're all open. They've all been opened. And so I want to make sure that I'm using them for as long as I can. I do have products that could be considered as expired, but as long as they are not breaking me out, irritating my skin, I am okay with using these products until the very last part of them. I very much enjoy the satisfaction of finishing completely a beauty product, especially because it does take a long time to use each of these products. And when you do finish, there's no bigger rush than the satisfaction of completely finishing an eyeshadow or a blush or a lipstick. So I want to feel that joy on a regular basis, and this is why I'm doing this. Okay, so I actually have already done a little bit of organizing here behind me. I want to start with setting sprays. So I have this Rose Water Facial Tonic. I got this at Marshall's. I don't love it, so I want to finish it, so it's out of my collection. I have this Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I like it. It I don't know if my skin was really sensitive or what was going on, but I thought it irritated my skin, but I want to give it another go. I've had a little bit of a break from it, so I want to give it another go. It's also here, and I bought two, so I have a backup, which is not here because it's not opened. I have this e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. This is the one I use a lot, and I really like it. It's my go-to. It's getting low, so once it's used, it's used. I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter, this in a travel size. I got this, gosh, quite a while ago, but it's on its last leg. I can feel the liquid starts around here, so I think I can just finish it and get it out so I don't have as much clutter. Next up is primers. I have 2 face primers and 4 eyeshadow primers. So these are my face primers and these are my eyeshadow primers, and I know they're all the same. These 3 are the same. So what happened was I thought I lost this, so I bought this. I thought I lost this, so I bought this, and then I thought I lost both of them, so I bought this. And then this came with an eyeshadow palette that I purchased as a kind of an extra gift. It's a hard candy eyeshadow primer. I don't think I must have opened it at some point. It doesn't feel very full, so I'll see if there's any still in there. Next up is foundations. So I have 2 Milani And these are too dark for me right now, but at one point they were my color. I have the potential to get super tan in the summer. So at that time, these were working for me, and I would just lighten up a little bit of the center of my face with a lighter colored concealer or powder, and then that would take care of the, you know, two-toned color of my skin because I'm on the tanner side. So I have the 440 Golden Hazelnut foundation and 07 Sand, which is a Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. So these are both Milani. And I have two IT Cosmetic SPF 50 UVA UVB color correcting full coverage cream, and they're two different colors, and again, same thing. At one point, this color was working for me in the summer. This foundation has been with me for a while. This is the tan color, even though it's rubbed off, and this is the neutral tan. And this actually fits me better in the wintertime. I find that my skin is warmer in the summertime because of my tan, I think. And my skin gets a little more neutral in the wintertime. So this fits me just a lot better. And I know I'm on the warm side of neutral. I know I'm not like a true neutral, but this just works better with my skin in the wintertime. Next, I have two Revlon foundations. Again, this works better in the winter. This works better in the summer. This is a darker color. It's a True Beige 320. Looks like that. And this is 330. So this would work better for me right now. Natural tan is a color. And I actually almost bought a backup for this, but I knew I had too much foundation. So when I went back, it was gone. So that took care of that. Next is my one L'Oreal foundation, and it's upside down because it's, I think it's at the end of its lifespan. I feel like I can see a little bit of color, but this foundation is so thick that I use it and kind of just like, I use just a little bit, because if I use too much, then my whole face looks this color, which is not quite the right color. It's too warm for me. I don't know if you can tell. I'm a little less warm than this. But it's still good. It feels good, nice. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. I can still use it. I don't want to throw it away because it's not giving me any signs or signals that it's gone bad. So I want to use it to the end, hopefully. I have this sad little, oh, I forgot to include it. So this is another tan color from IT Cosmetics, but I have used it almost to the end. It only has a remnant in there. It's in a baggie because I didn't want it to just spill everywhere, and I didn't want it to dry either. And so I am using this. This might actually be a darker color. No, it's a tan, but it's a tan, but it's got, I don't know if the formula changed, but the tan that I purchased after this one was lighter than this one. This one feels really dark. I've been using it as contour so that I get through it faster. That's the goal. I have two Flesh sticks. I know that sounds so weird. This is almost the right color for me. It's a little pink. I don't know if maybe this is showing up. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to keep working with this. It also has a little bit of a white cast, so I use it very sparingly. I've used it also on vacation. It's just super handy to travel with. And then this is a dark color. This is the color Coffee, and I used it as a contour. It worked okay. It was a little not cool. It was kind of neutral. That was okay. And this is the color Apple Strudel. Okay, so I have two of these. I purchased them for travel and then ended up just taking the CC cream. And I have this Estee Lauder sample. It's a baby sample. It was recommended as my color. It almost is. I just need to finish it so that I get it out. And I did ask for it, so I want to use it. So that is 11 foundations. Next up is concealers, and I also have 11 of these. I know. So I kept forgetting that I had one, and then I would lose them. And so this is another part of this work I think that I'm going to be doing, is not only being organized, but keeping track of all of my products so that I can use them up and I'm not being wasteful, and I'm not also doubling up on things that I already have. Okay, so here we go. So I have two e.l.f. Camo concealers. This one is really warm. I thought it would be a great peachy concealer to cover my under eyes for the summertime, and this one for the winter time. Turns out that in the winter, the mix of these two is perfect for me because this is way too light for winter. So I've been using these together to get the perfect shade for my under eyes. So I guess I I can use a little bit more in the summertime, and then a little bit less of this, and a little bit more in the wintertime, a little bit less of this. So it's a good combo. So I have two of these. I have the Maybelline eraser. I love this. This stuff used to get me through everything. I used to wear this as foundation and just a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and like very, very the lightest wash of foundation, just T-zone, and in summertime, like perfect. This I wanted for travel because I was traveling and I didn't have a concealer, so I needed it. And it's the Shape Tape. It feels a little dry for me, so I have to wear it with very moisturized under eyes. This is a Revlon Color Stay that I forgot I had, and it ended up somewhere under the bathroom sink cabinet, which I found when I was looking at my other products. This poor forgotten product still works really well for me. Actually, it dried out just a little bit, but it was one of those circumstances where it dries out to the perfect kind of consistency to be more coverage while still not being or looking super dry. This Almay, it's a concealer and a brightener. I've been trying to work through this. I think the top layer dried out, so I think I'm gonna like wipe out the top layer and then use the under layer because it's still good. It still works really well. It's just the top part is a little bit dry, so I still wanna use it. And then I have this Flower concealer. It's on its last leg, so I'm really hopeful. So I use this alongside that one, the one that I forgot, and this one's super moisturizing and hydrating, and that one's a little dry, not a lot, just a little bit. And so if I need to thin it out, I just put this one alongside with that one, and it does the trick. And then I have these two HD concealers. They're Click Cover, Correct, and Protect Eye and Face, so I guess I could use them for the face too. They're Milani concealers. I love these when they came out. I think I might have gotten them like they were on sale, and actually this one's so low that you can't see the color anymore. This one still has some, so I'll work on this one first and see if I can get through this first. So these two, so I guess it'll be 3 will be the Target concealers to finish first, and then these I can finish later. So this, I mean, I'm getting there. You see what I mean? Like I start these and then I don't finish them. And then this one actually came with a brow pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's really nice. It's a pencil. It's a little dry, just for my liking, but it still works, so I want to use it. I don't want to throw it away. I've had it for, gosh, years. I've had it for years, but I think it's still good. It doesn't have any weird visual things going on. When I've used it, the texture is really nice. I've used it recently. I haven't used it that long ago. I want to say within the month, and it was really nice. So I want to continue to use these. All of these until I can finish them all. That's the goal, finish them all. I will not be purchasing new products at all until I'm done with these. The collection gets bigger, so I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so these are all concealers. Next up will be face powders. So these are my face powders. This is loose powder by Revolution, and these are all pressed powders. So this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's got SPF, which is nice. It's less than half an ounce, so this shouldn't be as hard to get. Actually, sir, ooh, I've hit pan on this already. That's great. That's great. So I want to finish this. Okay, so that I've hit pan on. Let me check the other one just to make sure. Okay, this I have not. This is the Tan LA Colors. So I purchased this because I didn't have any powder, and I was outside of home and I needed to make up my face. So I didn't want to spend a fortune. As you know, makeup can be very expensive. So I went for this and I liked it. The only thing is I think it makes my face a little oily. I have combination skin, and so I haven't reached for it, but it's with me. So it's a product. I want to use it if I can. So as soon as I finish others, I will be using that. And I have this Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. It says it's got some nice things. Vegan collagen, tea tree, and vitamin E, which is nice. So it's a medium tan, so it's my color. And I haven't hit pan on it. It is less, it's about a 1/4 ounce, so this shouldn't be super hard, but we'll see. This I think is the product that I use the most. I just pour it out onto a little clear dish, and then I use it from there with my brush. But this is 42 grams. How much is that? It must be more than an ounce. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So this is 7.8 grams pressed powder, and if this is 42 grams, that's why it's taking me forever to get through it, which is okay. My intention is to use these products, not just get rid of them or not just waste them. So I want to use them, I want to enjoy them. So these are my 4 face powders. And next step will be bronzers and contours. I have 5. So I have 5 bronzers and contours. Let's start with this one. This is an e.l.f. palette. Do you guys remember when we were using these? Let me do that so it's not like shining in your face. Do you guys remember when we were all obsessed with these? Like way back when? I don't remember. Was it 2015? 2016? 2018? I don't remember exactly the year, but we were all obsessed with these palettes. We loved them. We wanted them. I loved them. I wanted them too. So I got myself one, and you can see that I've worn this palette quite a bit, and I actually have rotated this in and out of my collection because I like it, but I also have a lot of things, so I wanted to use most of my things. This is the contour palette, and it's just an assorted, I must have chosen like a medium toned. This looks right for me. So yeah, I want to keep chipping away at this one as well. Here's another one that I love. This is a cream bronzer, but it's a little cool, just a tiny bit. It's not as warm as it could be, and I like how soft it is, so it sits really well under powder bronzer or powder contour. I love this stuff. Like the top is destroyed, but I love it, and I don't remember what brand it was. It's Sally Hansen, and I love this stuff. Like, it's so nice. It blends beautifully. I love it. I want to continue to use it, and it's actually at the top of my rotation because I want to finish this first because I know creams don't last forever, and I don't want to press my luck and like I love this stuff and then have it go bad before it's done. So I really want to finish this too. Okay, here's something else that I use a lot. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour in Caramel Toffee. This poor thing fell yesterday and like completely. And I use this a lot too, but this side was softer, and this is not the first time I dropped it. It's like the 3rd time I've dropped it. That stuff is like solid. It's not going anywhere. But this cracked on the first fall, broke on the 2nd fall, and on the 3rd fall it had like a little chunk here. It just like went on the floor, and it's gone. It's gone now. No saving it. But I still have the contour side, and I really like it. It's what I use today, and I use it for my eyes and for my face, and I really like this color, so I want to continue to use it. I have this powder. It's a cool toned, it's supposed to be a foundation powder, but I grabbed it as a contour. And I used it for a little bit, and I haven't really picked it up since. It's almost full. I want to say it's on the newer side, but it's not new in age. I've had this for years. This is the newest addition to my collection. Again, I stayed out and I needed some makeup, and I just went to the dollar store and picked this up. And it's been okay. Like I'm okay with it, but I haven't used it a lot because I have a lot other stuff, and also it's broken. I broke it. It fell. And so this little edge is like, if I pull on it, it's gone. So I want to use it because I have it and I purchased it, so I want to honor the product and actually use it. Especially if it hasn't gone bad. Okay, so these are my contour products, contour and bronzer products, which there are 5 of them. Okay, I want to preface this by saying that I know I have a lot of blush, and I know blush is one of the hardest things to get through, which is why I'm doing this. I don't need any more blush. This is it. This is all I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna buy anything else. I feel like I've hit the range of colors and shades that fit me and that I like. And so I am okay with stopping and then using all of these for as long as I possibly can, with the intent to finish them and with the intent to use them for as long as I possibly can. And the product allows me to. So I do want to say, I know this is a lot. Okay, so I have this. This is kind of a burgundy color. Oh, and I have 12 of these. Burgundy color. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush set in 3. So there's 3 in here. And as you can see, I really love that one. I don't know why. It just hit the spot for a very long time. So I just used it and used it and used it. This did not get a lot of love. I'm starting to use it now. This got a medium amount of love, and it's got a dent in it. A pretty nice one, actually. Oh, it's got a little sparkle too, but not as much as that first one. So yes, I want to continue to use these. These next 2 are almost highlighters. So they're the e.l.f. blushes, and they're very light for me, but I do like the way they look over another blush. So this is kind of a peachy shade. And they're very shiny. They're very reflective. And this is a pink one. And you can actually kind of see the pan there. So I wonder if I'm getting really close to hitting pan on this one. Like I can see the texture of the bottom, but we'll see. We'll see. I have this Pore Broken one, which I'm not going to open. It's a cool tone blush. I know. I'm a warm tone person, but I like the way this looks. I have this other e.l.f. blush, which I love. It's this kind of purpley, sparkly blush. It's so cute. I love this when I'm wearing cooler toned, like not super cool, but neutral, and like any cooler tones. I really love this one. It's Fuchsia Fusion. So it says it's fuchsia, but I feel like it's a little bit purpley. Okay, and I have this mineral cheek color. It's a Mary Kay. It's called Citrus Bloom. It's supposed to be a refill, but since I don't have any of their palettes, I just use it off of here, so don't mind like the red. This is my brush doing this. It's this blush. I had to wipe it with some alcohol because it was doing some funny things. This is the blush I was talking about. But that kind of fixed the visual thing that was happening. It might have had like a film. You know how some eyeshadows look a certain color over the top, like they oxidize, and then even if they're new, and then you get under that and then the color is true again. So I feel like this tried to do something like that, but I put alcohol on it and I wiped it down, and It looks perfectly fine now. It's got a dip, which I'm very proud of. It's got a little bit of a dip. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, I have one liquid blush. It's very, very bright. It looks beautiful. I love it. This goes super beautifully with like this on top. This is also more matte. e.l.f. HD blush. H&M blush in the color Imperial Red. And I was actually looking. So my mom had this beautiful blush that she still had from like, I don't know, forever ago. And I was looking for that color. And I think like this got close, but it wasn't, like this might still be a little cool toned. It needed to be a little bit more true red, like maybe even more true brick red. But this was as close as I got, and this is the red I have, so now I have to wear it. It's pink with sparkles. The top plastic fell off. This is a NYX Beauty in Rose Garden, and it's nice. It's sparkly. I really like it. I also have Milani Luminoso, of course. If you are an adult, you probably would have heard of this. This is really beautiful, and I still use it. I also like to use it also as a topper, so that makes it really beautiful. And then last but not least, I have this Flower Beauty blush. It's like my neutral blush, so I feel like I need to have a variety of blushes available to me. So this is a neutral blush. If I need a purple blush, I usually go for this one. And then if I need a red, I go for this one. But if I'm traveling, you see this neutral purple red. If I'm traveling, I will take my Anastasia. So that's the option that I would take if I was traveling. Okay, and that is all the blushes. So in total, I have many blushes. It's 12 blushes. I don't know if I can get through these all, but that's okay. Yeah, so next up will be highlighters. We'll start with these. This is really pretty. I have taken this on vacation and used it as an eyeshadow, and it is gorgeous. It is a Catwalk Pink. Like, look at this sparkle. Isn't that pretty? I don't know why it has those dots there, but it must have been like the heat from the glue when they glued it down. But isn't that pretty? Like, so pretty. Okay, so I've used this as eyeshadow. I've used this as highlight. I've used this as lipstick. It's gorgeous. And I have this highlight illuminating cushion. I don't really use this. I use it like maybe once a month when I remember. I really need to get more consistent because this is a cream / liquid sponge, and I know that will go bad way sooner than the powder, so I just need to use this first. We are reserving judgment for this specific product just because I know it's separating, okay? So this is the Becca highlighter. It is so pretty, but it is also separating. So I want to use it. It's opal. I think it's fine because it's not like directly in my eyeballs. It would sit here or on my nose, so I think it'll be okay. I know it's expired, but I think I can still use it, so I want to. And I have a kind of nicely intact, this is a lighter shade. This is the Moonstone shade, Becca Cosmetics. It's really nice. You gotta go light on that because it's lighter than my skin tone. And then I have this one that is broken, but it's beautiful. So I've used this. I almost dropped it. I use this as, let's do that. Let's see if that helps. I've used this as eyeshadow and lipstick. It's so beautiful, and it complements my tan. Like when my skin is tanner, this is like, but I dropped it and it crumbled, and I am I am too afraid to try and press it and like have it blow and like I'm afraid to mess with this because it's so pretty and I want to use it. I have 5 highlighting products, and next up will be the eyes. So these are all eye related things, from eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadow. So eye related things. I'm gonna start with my liquid eyeliners and cream eyeliners. So I have 3 cream eyeliners. I have 2 browns and 1 black. The black is from Wet n Wild. It's the Fergie. I know it's been forever. I have to try this and see if it's still working, or if it's still gonna work, because it's one of those, like, look what happened. There it is. It broke. So I'm not sure if this is like too dry now and it's not gonna work. But I gotta test it. But this is what I have, and I haven't tried it yet, so I don't want to discard it if it is going to work. And I have 2 browns. One's a light brown and one's a dark brown. The dark brown is by Maybelline and the light brown is by e.l.f. And again, I needed a economical option, and this is what I landed on. I have 11 liquid eyeliners. This is too much. And what happened was that I forgot I had these, and I kept losing them in bags and backpack and in other places and spaces. And so I just would open a new one, and I shouldn't be doing that. And I also like colors and variety, so that also doesn't help. Okay, so I have a blue from Maybelline. I have a purple from Hard Candy. This is a really beautiful purple color. Doesn't have a color on there, but it's a purple. I have a blue with sparkles from Color Nature. I have a kind of gold by LA Colors. I have a bronze by LA Colors. I have another bronze by Revlon, which is my favorite. This is my favorite. It's my go-to. If I have to wear eyeliner for the day, this will not budge. And if I need it darker, I can just put darker eyeshadow over it, and it tweaks the color. I also have a dark brown eyeliner from Maybelline. This, I'm not gonna open right now, but I think it might be leaking, so I have to be careful with this. And I have another brown from Revlon. These 2 are the NYC, the black, and this is the NYX Epic Wear Waterproof, and this is in lilac. Like I said, I like color, and I do wear color, but I need to wear color more consistently and on a rotating basis. This is what I've decided. Pencil eyeliners. I like a little bit of variety, not as much as my liquid eyeliners, but I do have a blue pencil by Almay. I have a gray from Physicians Formula. And I have an Urban Decay brown and kind of creamy white or off-white color pencil, which, as you can see, I've been working on and off for a couple years, and so I'm almost there. I also have a brown from Lancome, and I have an Estee Lauder black, a Jafra gray. I have another black from Clinique. I have a Jordana white. I have an Italia black. And I have a TNGO, I'm assuming it's pronounced Tango, a beige. So some variety, but I should be rotating those so that I can get through them quicker. So those were 10 pencil eyeliners, and I have 7 mascaras and a eyelash primer. So this is the eyelash primer. This is by Lancome, And these are all my mascaras. So I have a variety from lots of places. This is Clinique, Estee Lauder. This is Clinique. I'm pretty sure this is Estee Lauder. This is by Sinful Colors. It's a blue. This is from Lancome as well. And so you'll recognize that shape. And I have from Maybelline, this one. The problem is half of these are opened. So I want to get through the opened ones, which are these. And the other ones I can just wait on, but I want to get through these first. For eyebrows, I have 3 pencils and a gel. So you'll notice there's 4 here. This is just my spoolie pencil. It's all out. I've completely finished this. Nothing else is coming out. Nothing will roll up. It kind of just clicks, but there's nothing there. But I use the spoolie. So, and I keep these together. Again, organization, trying not to lose track of everything I have. So this I just use to comb out eyebrows. In reality, I'm using these 3 pencils. This is the Anastasia pencil that came with that concealer. It had a cap. I've lost track of the cap. This is the eyebrow gel. This is by Almay. Not my favorite. I'm not sure if I know what I'm doing. I think I need to try using this before foundation and then putting foundation on afterwards around my eyebrows. I have to try that. Anastasia. This is an eyeliner, like a super thin eyeliner that I'm using for my eyebrows because it's cool toned. It's a little bit cooler toned brown. It's by Maybelline. Yes. And I like it. It's fine. It works. And then this is my favorite. It is by LA Colors. Can you believe it? But the color and the consistency of this pencil is perfect for me. It's my favorite one. It's not too dark. It's not too light. It's not too hard. It's not too soft. It's just right. So it's like my Goldilocks eyeliner pencil. And then it's got this nice kind of beigey pinky color on the other side. And that's nice also as a highlight. I don't use it as often, so I need to start using it when I use this because I use this more so that I can finish it. I've had it for a while and the caps are breaking because I've been, I use it a lot. Eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so I have for liquid eyeshadow, cream, and pencil type eyeshadows, I have 7. Okay, so these are 2 different colored liquid eyeshadows. And so these are by L'Oreal. I have the Shady Violet. So this is a light violet, like a lilac, and then this is a darker purple. It's actually really cool, but I struggled to incorporate these, so I just have to get more creative. So we have these. I have a silver, which I loved at the time. And then I stopped being as adventurous. So I only use this like half a dozen times. I have to keep using it. I want to rotate it. I want to like give it some oomph, enjoy it. This is a Ain't That Sweet e.l.f. smudge pot. So it's kind of like a primer, I think. But I think it's a eyeshadow, a cream eyeshadow. At least I use it that way. So I will continue to do so. And then this is a Beyond Color eyeshadow. It's by Avon. It's got the little Avon logo on here. I got this gifted. It's really pretty. I never used it. Like I just tried it out. I just like put it on my hand and tried it out, but I haven't tried it on my eyeballs yet. But I've used it. I know it's older, so I need to use it. And then these are eyeshadow pencils. This is a purple and this is a black. And I use these under powder shadows. Okay, so I have this, which I've used. It's an LA Color shimmery black. It's really pretty. I have the Sally Girl eyeshadow. It's a beautiful kind of tealy green color. I have this NYC creamy beige. I have this Bisou blue sparkly. I think I can open this. So the creamy one. So I've used this only a couple of times. You can tell right there, but it's so pretty. So, so pretty. I almost want to use this as an eyeliner at some point. Okay, I do have 7. So these are leftovers, and you may have noticed, but I don't throw away stuff that's damaged. And if I finished one, I start popping them out so I can have them individually. So I'm super proud of this. Actually, let me show you. So this is just like a little case, and don't mind the eyeshadow, but I use this almost like lip contour, and I'm on the last leg of that color, which is a beautiful purpley. I'm so close to being done. I'm really happy with that. And then this thing fell, and then you're hearing a trend here. It fell and a chunk fell out, but the eyeshadow is on the newer side. I've only been using it for a couple of weeks, and so I like this for like to deepen the outside edge of my eye. And so this is really nice. This is like the type of finishing of products I want to do for all of my beauty products. So, you know, this is the goal. So I want to, you know, encourage you to join me on my side quest to finish all of my beauty products. Okay, so those were all the loose single powder shadows. And now I'm going to talk about the powder eyeshadow palettes, and I have 12 of these. So I am going to grab them to show. Oof. I just dropped this. And the little powder just died. I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to like sit it down like this. And I'll see if I can fix it, or at least not like put it somewhere and have it just stay there while I finish it. Okay, so I have this Wet n Wild Fly Me to the Moon eyeshadow palette. So pretty. I have this LA Colors. Very simple. This was one of those I needed to get something economical, and I didn't have any of my makeup with me. So this was one of those. And then these two are, they don't say a brand. Oh, yep, Physicians Formula. So these are Physicians Formula little palettes. They're really like super, super basic, but they're really nice. Like they have some shine and shimmer. They're like, if I didn't have any other basic makeup, this would be really nice. Just very simple, very like, don't want to think about it. You got a highlight or a light, a medium, and a darker, and it's gonna look really nice and soft. So these are nice. This, I wanted a colorful eyeshadow palette, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money to get it. So I went to LA Color and they delivered. And I really used up this gold one. I like ate it up. It was great. Okay, so this is a NARS palette that I fell in love with. So look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I couldn't resist. So I just went for it. Okay. Check out these eyeshadows. You will understand me when you see these eyeshadows. Like, these are me if I was an eyeshadow palette. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Okay, hang on. I need to take out the plastic. Bear with me because I want to be careful because I don't want to drop this. It's so pretty. Okay. There. Isn't that beautiful? If I were an eyeshadow palette, this is the eyeshadow palette that I would be. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so I've used this eyeshadow palette when I go on vacation. Like when I go to a conference or I go to a resort, or I'm at the beach, or I want to be fancy and professional. This is the eyeshadow palette that I bust out. So this is kind of the way I want to continue to use this. I think it's a really great way to enjoy and attach memories to the things that I have. So I will be continuing to do that. But thanks for letting me share that story. That was fun. Kat Von D, and I have, ooh, ooh, you're seeing me. It's getting a little late, so I am tired and I'm losing track of my things. Okay, so this is the palette. Isn't that pretty? And I use the heck out of this bottom one. And so I still need to use these because, and I have been making a little dip in that one and that one. This one in the middle has a dip, which I'm really proud of. But this one, like, I use that as much as I possibly could. I enjoyed that eyeshadow. It was so nice. So again, if I'm trying to like go to a festival or do something fun or a party, this is probably the one I'm gonna grab because it's so much fun. I purchased this many years ago. I wanted a palette that kind of had everything in it, including colors, and I just had a moment, and so I went for it and I bought it. It's a very simple, like, economical palette. It's by, I think the brand is Santee, and it's, let me cover that so you don't get a glare, but it's got blush and bronzer, but most of these things are shiny except the matte ones. And all of the blushes on this side are shiny and the bronzer is shiny too. But the colors are so cool. So I haven't used it very much and I want to use it because these are such fun like colors, and I want to attach memories and enjoy the things that I have. Even if they're simple and they're not super expensive. Like, this is a very affordable palette. Like, I bought it at a market. It was great. It was still packaged and sealed, but it was cheap, and I'm okay with that. And I want to use this. Okay, next up is Color Festival BH Cosmetics. You guys remember this? BH Cosmetics like was the thing. So again, I dropped this and I broke the mirror. So don't mind the broken mirror. But these colors, like, how cool is that, right? And I enjoy these colors. Like, you can tell right there, that eyeshadow, I used it so much and I hit pan, and I love that. So I want to do that for the rest of them. And last but not least is this Laura Geller, and this is actually, I'm pretty sure I've used this before. This should not be new, and if it is new, it means that this is a new one. It is new. Oh my gosh. I have one that I've already started, and it looks like this, okay? It looks like this. It's beautiful. This is a brand new palette. So I must have purchased two when I got, so I need to go find the other one, because I have one that I already started and it's been used, and this has not been used. So I'm gonna put it away and try and find my other one, because I have another one that I've started. But yeah, it's one of those kind of like the ones that I was talking about from Physicians Formula, like these, where it's so simple, it's so beautiful. Like, they did a beautiful job with these formulas, and you just have everything in there. Okay, so those are my eyeshadows. So as you can see, I have a history with these. Like, they each were bought or selected for a very specific purpose, and I want to continue to use all of these that I have and enjoy them and be thoughtful with their use and squeeze as much life and fun out of these as I possibly can and use them. So that's my goal. Okay, next up will be, ooh, I forgot one. I'm gonna be very careful because I've dropped this once already. So these are all depotted from a palette that broke. Again, trend here. So I dropped it and it broke. And so I depotted these and put them here, and they fit perfectly. This palette, the original insides was this. Isn't that pretty? They're so sparkly and pretty. Okay, And so what I've started to do, so I dropped this too. And this completely came out like brand new. I'd only like tried it. I hadn't even worn it, and it like just flew off because I dropped it and it hit the ground and it just exploded. It was too soft. And this one tried to do the same thing to me, but I like pushed it down and didn't allow it to just fly everywhere. I caught it before it exploded. So this used to be in here, and so now I just use it like this. It's the Maybelline Urban Lights palette. It's so pretty, so pretty. It's one of those sparkles that is approachable, like you can use it at the office, you can use it in everyday wear, and it doesn't look ridiculous, which I love. And then I mix these and some of these kind of matte neutrally colors, and it's perfect. These were gifted, and so I haven't purchased a lot of eyeshadows other than the NARS one. That was the one that I take on vacation and conferences. That one's my last purchased eyeshadow palette. I have a couple of brand new eyeshadow palettes that I don't want to use until I fully finish or at least pan one of these other ones. And if you want to see those, let me know because I have them stashed. So lips. I have 8 lip balms and 14 lip glosses. So these are the ones we're going to start with. I have a bunch of Carmex, which I think this is okay. I think I should have at least 2 of these. These are the only ones that keep my lips together in the wintertime. So I will continue to use these, and I'm fine with having multiples. They will eventually be fully used up. I've used many up. I have this gifted EOS. I wasn't going to put it on here because it's almost new, but I've used it 2 times, so I want to keep it on the rotation, in the rotation. I have multiple chapsticks, blue, yellow, and green. And I know they mean something. So the green is spearmint, the yellow is aloha coconut, and the blue one is just original. It's almost out. So this is just like a promo chapstick from a local clinic. Next up are my glosses. So I have 14 glosses, and this is a gloss palette. This is an Estee Lauder gloss. It is so pretty. I've used it. I've hit pan in 2 of 3. The middle one has like, I'm so close. I'm almost there. But I've hit pan on 2. I'm going to go for the 3rd. I'm so close. Yeah, but these are beautiful. They hang on tight to your lips. I have this L'Oreal gloss, which I love, and I got it on sale, and then I went back to look for more and I couldn't. I hit pan on this too. It's beautiful. It's got a purpley sheen. So I have these 2. This is Mauven, which is a little purpley one, and this is Casually Lit. Isn't that cool? This is one of my favorites. If I need to tone down a color, this is what I use. Okay, here's another purple one. This is Color Icon from Wet n Wild. And this is a cool color, like, but it is cool. It's literally cool. Like, it's a little blue. Like, this is much more, see that? This is much more warm than this one. So this one makes my teeth look funny. So I have to mix it with something, but you know. But I got 2 options. I'm pretty sure this is like a Milani gloss. These are older. And these I have to keep an eye out because once in a while I'll have one go bad on me and then I have to throw it out. But I guess I'll keep you posted if that happens. This is the Soft Lips Coral Gloss. And this is a Beauty Benefits lip gel. And these are all 3 coral colors. I don't need 3. If I can get to 1, I'll be happy. I have one red gloss. It's a liquid. It's very red. It's almost like, it might be a little too blue for me, but I can tone this down with a warmer color. I think this is also by Milani. It's really pretty. BFF gloss. This looks a little intense, but it is so beautiful. Like, if I wear nothing on my lips but this, it just looks incredible. It's like my lips, but better. It's not super opaque. It's like half opaque. So it has the color, but it's not like painted on. I have this cream that I'm so close to being done. I think this is one of those Avon glosses. I'm so close. I need to like take the stopper out so I can wear it. It's really nice and soft and it smells good and I like the way it feels. This is an e.l.f. Minty Gloss. You guys remember these? This is clear with kind of whitish sparkles. Very, very small, so you can't see that they're white. This is an iridescent lip gloss. I don't know the brand of this, but it's really pretty. One of you is gonna recognize that. And then I have this Lemon Lime Sassy Chic. This was like an emergency lip gloss. I needed something on my lips desperately and I didn't have anything on me, and I was willing to pay $1 for it, so I did. But now I have it, so I have to use it. Okay, so those are all my lip glosses. Lipsticks. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the number before I show you what they are. So I have 21 traditional lipsticks. I know. I have 4 lip crayons, 2 lip stains, and 6 liquid lipsticks. Okay, so remember, this is a place of joy and wanting to use and consume our products and enjoy what we have. So this is my weakness. Lipsticks are my weakness. So my name is Brisa and lipsticks are my weakness. This is a Bite Beauty mini set. And so those are the colors. The fourth one is missing. I can't find it. I'm trying. I haven't found it yet though. So I have Cayenne, Rhubarb, and Honeycomb. I have Honeycomb. So these are really, really small and they're really cute. Let me show you Rhubarb. Rhubarb is like one of my favorite kind of mauvey purples. If I need a purple, like that's what I wear. Like I would wear this with this top. Like, oh, that would be so nice if I wanted something a little matter. Okay, so these are baby. Like this one kind of melted on me a little bit, but that's a lot of lipstick for like a baby, you know? But I want to enjoy this. It's melty, so I need to use it. So I have 3 of these babies, which I need to use. And these are traditional lipsticks, kind of. A little on the matter side. Okay, so the rest of the traditional lipsticks are, I have this LA Color. It's a nice kind of dusty pink. I have this NYC. This is really hydrating. It's a little shiny. It's called Berry Me. It's a little berry color. This is kind of a dark, dusty burgundy, and it's called Dark Wine from Wet n Wild. It's really pretty. Like, look at the color here, because I like to mix my lipsticks, so it's got a lighter lipstick on top of it. Again, lipsticks are my weakness. This one melted on me, so be kind to it. It is a color Flirty, and it melted, but it's such a pretty pink. With the right lip liner, perfect. This is one of my favorite colors. It's Effervescent. It is, I think it's a L'Oreal. Yeah, it's a L'Oreal color. It looks like so simple, but the color is like, oh, I wish my lips were this color. And it has sparkle, but you know, you can't have sparkle lips unless you wear lipstick. Okay, here's another LA Color. This one's a little more pink than dust. And I have this Wonder Child color by, I think it might be a Kat Von D lipstick. This is too blue for me. You see that? That's so blue. But it's still fun to wear. So if I'm going somewhere where you don't need to see what color my teeth are, I'll wear this. There's this Siren orange color. I felt like I needed an orange, so that's what happened. There's this bronze color. It is so beautiful. So I use it like a highlight in the middle of my lips. Ah, and when I'm wearing brown or brownish lipsticks, that on top of it, gorgeous. Here's a pink. It's Fuchsia by Revlon. And I have this from, I'm pretty sure this is Estee Lauder. Yep, it is. This is like kind of a traditional pink, a little bit deeper, a little bit mauvier. It's really pretty. It's so soft. And they smell and feel so luxurious. This is Rue Beauty. This was a very affordable lipstick, but I loved, it's by Rue 21. But I love the color of it, so I got it. It's called Kiss and Tell. This is a Wet n Wild. It's way too light, but I like to use it in the middle of my lips as a highlighter, kind of like the bronze. This is a really hot pink, but it's such a fun color. And it's just a LA Colors color, just a bunch of numbers and letters. Now this, I think it must have come in one of those like novelty, like eyeshadow, eye makeup type of, or like makeup sets. One of those that are unmarked, because it doesn't even have a sticker in the bottom. It doesn't have a name anywhere. But this is the most beautiful pink plum color I own. Like if this is, like if I could clone this color, gosh. And it's been through everything with me, and it hasn't melted, it hasn't deformed, it hasn't smushed or moved. I've dropped it many a times and it still looks perfect. Like, chef's kiss. This is Aloni and Natalie by Calidora. Love the color. It's a dusty pink, almost brick. This other Calidora lipstick is too light, so I mix it with something else. Too light for me. It's called Natalie. I have another one called Millie somewhere. It's not in here, which means I have 23 lipsticks, not 22. It kind of looks like this, but a little bit lighter, just a smidge lighter. This is from, I think it might be Jordana Cosmetics. I'm not sure. It just says JA Cosmetics. This is like a really nice topper if your lipstick's too bright or too light. This will bring it down. Lip crayons, I have one by e.l.f. This dusty pink color. It's too light for me, so I tend to darken it with a lip liner. This Honest Beauty color, it's also too light, so I darken it. This is a kind of a cool color. This is called Strawberry. This one was called Honey, and this is called Strawberry. It's nice. I like it, but I have to use it more. I haven't used it very much. This is a Flower Beauty. It's Lip Suede Velvet Lip Chubby. It's called Ready to Bloom. So cute. Okay, I have two lip stains. I have this dark purple one, which matches me, and this pink one that is way darker than it looks. It's like darker than that. I've used it. They're kind of like markers, but they don't smell weird or feel off. So because I purchased them, I want to use them. I have two lipsticks in a tube. This is too light for me, so I will be mixing it probably with this one. And so this is a Too Faced Melted Fuchsia lipstick, and the other one is by Maybelline. This is a Kat Von D. This is a beautiful pink, like so pretty. It's also a little, so it's a kind of a travel size. So I'm hoping that means I can finish it. These are all from CoverGirl. This is a kind of a corally pink, and this is a dark berry wine, and this is a gray brown. And I don't know why. It's too gray and blue for me, but I still like it. And I warm it up with shadow contour and I do stuff to it, and it looks really cool on my end. It might look weird on camera, but I might wear it one of these days and show you what it looks like. Lip liners. I have a lot of these, 22 lip liners, and there's such different colors. And lipstick primer. So this is the primer. This is how I use my lip liners. So I have them all sitting in a kind of makeup display case that goes around and around. And what I do is I set them like this, standing up, and then I use the ones that you can see the color. So say I grab this one and I use it, and I use a lipstick, and then when I'm done with it, I flip it upside down and I put it like this, okay? And so then I know that I've used this recently, or it's already been used once. And so when I'm done using them all, and they're all standing like this, upside down, where the color you can't see it, I will flip them all over again and start again. So that's what I do to make sure that I use as many of my lip liners as possible, because I have a lot of them. And I found that sometimes they dry and crack and do weird things. So I want to use them on a rotation so that I'm enjoying all the colors I have. So I'm going to start with the ones that I haven't used in this rotation that I'm on. So I haven't used these yet. These are kind of a mix of berry and red tones. So like, I like these. I like all of these. I've used all of these. I will continue to use all of these. And so these are the ones that I've yet to use, and I'm going to show you the ones I've used already in this rotation. So in this rotation, I've already used these. And as you can see, I kind of have a thing for like a brown. I think I like browns. And so I've used these first. Sorry, the cap fell off, and I want to make sure these are not drying out on me. So these are all Italia except this one. This is a MAC purple pencil. And I really like these kind of dark brown berry lip liners. So I want to make sure I continue to use these in my rotation. So because I've used these, I'm going to flip these down so that they don't get mixed in with the other ones. So this is what that looks like. So these are used, and then these I've yet to use. So tomorrow when I get ready, I will be using one of these. Okay, so the other ones, same deal. You can see the colors, and these are the colors that I kind of gravitate towards. I always have to have like a purple, I always have to have a brown, I always have to have a pink, and like a red to switch it up. A red or red orange. You see that? That's a little more orange than that one. So I would use one of these two for that red or orange lipstick. Okay. And so that concludes all of my lip products. Thank you for hanging with me for all this time. If you're still with me, I appreciate you so much. So in my count of the things that I have, I found that I have 58 face products, 62 eye products, and 78 lip products. So in total, I have 198 makeup items that I need to get through. So even though I've enjoyed each of these things, and I've enjoyed getting them and getting them gifted and using them along the way, I do want to be thoughtful and not wasteful. So I want to use these products on a rotation as much as possible before I have to let them go. And my rules around letting beauty products go is if they are irritating my skin, if they are too dry or brittle, or are smelling funny or looking funny, and disinfecting is not working for them. So at that point, I will be letting those products go, and I am someone that is kind of like okay with doing that. I still think that 198 products is a lot. So my goal will be to get this number to under 100. I think it's going to take a while. I think it's going to take a good long while, and I'm okay with that. So come along this side quest with me, in which I finish the products that I've started and completely finish the products that I've panned and pan the products that are not there yet. So come with me on this side quest and yeah, see how far I get. So my goal is 100, and let's see how long it takes me. So that will be the journey, and my destination will be 100. And my hope is that along the way I will have a lot of fun. I will explore what I have and figure out what it is I like the most, so that I can, when I'm able to repurchase makeup products, I'm choosing the things that I really love, that I really enjoyed. And I feel like I'm getting there with some things, like the foundation. I really love the CC cream, but I hadn't been able to get the color right, and I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to that. So, but before I can do that, I have to finish what I have. Join me, give me a like if you like these types of videos. Tell me in the comments, what is your most common, like what do you have the most of? Is it lipsticks like me, lipsticks and lip liners, or is it eyeshadows or palettes, or is it glosses? Is it glosses? I feel like it might be glosses. Okay, well, thank you for hanging out with me for so long, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I will see you on my first month update. See you then. Bye.
We all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?